All right, ladies and gentlemen. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Metal Gear Solid Delta's Collector's Edition. Now, the reason why we're talking about this Collector's Edition, because right now it is going super viral on Reddit and also on Twitter for the condition that the Collector's Edition actually comes out in. And it's funny because what I'm about to show you is probably going to blow your mind. This picture pretty much looks like what you would buy out of a Chinese ripoff shop. However, it's supposed to be a collector's edition that is worth $200. And this is why when people say physical media is just losing its luster because they're not even putting in the same amount of effort, it really is quite sad. I hate seeing this shit, but it just truthfully is what it is. So we have an article from Game Rant. This says fans call out Metal Gear Solid Delta Collector's Edition and they call it trash quality. Well, I got to be honest with you. I kind of agree, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm sure there's some people out there that are going to look on the left and they're going to say, yup, totally nailed it. They nailed it. This is 100% Solid Snake, no doubt about it. Or I should say, this is 100% Big Boss because this is obviously Snake Eater. But yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not. Obviously, these people are coping. These people are trying to, I guess run damage control for Konami. They're trying to run damage control for their favorite franchise, Metal Gear. And don't get me wrong, I fucking love Metal Gear. I'm a huge fan of Metal Gear, but this ain't it, bro. This is not it. This is not $200. And if you think it's just this, just wait. It gets worse. So the $200 collector's edition of Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is drawing criticism on social media over its contents, which reportedly includes several items of questionable quality. Some fans have gone as far to say and label these dubious Metal Gear Solid Delta goodies as just pure utter trash. Now, if you look at the box, I mean, all of it looks pretty standard stuff. It comes with this terrarium diorama, which is supposed to feature Big Boss on his knee. Obviously, it's supposed to recreate the initial scene where he's being communicated with on comms. Now, quite frankly, you can see that when you zoom in, that's not exactly what it looks like here. Anyway, the Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater Collector's Edition was originally unveiled in June 2024, with its announcement coinciding with the start of the game's pre-orders. Among other things, Konami said the limited edition package would include a miniature terrarium diorama depicting the opening scene of the Virtuous mission, showing Naked Snake kneeling to accept a radio call from HQ. Then, with Metal Gear Solid Delta officially releasing on August 28th, some collector's edition pre-orders have already reached their owners. A vocal share of them expressed dissatisfaction, particularly with the included terrarium. In one widely circulated Reddit post, user I am Chris 2 described the edition as trash, arguing that Diorama's figure bears little resemblance to the game's protagonist. The user cheekily added Snake is actually Chuck Norris? ? So if you look at it, it's meant to look decent on the outside, right? It's meant to look like something that from far away would look pretty cool. But then when you get a little close, you realize it's not exactly what you're getting here. I mean, this guy's beard is drawn on to the point of like, what is going on here? Did he draw his beard on with magic marker? This is unbelievable. This is not $200 worth. What were they even thinking? I honestly, I would ask for a refund immediately. Apart from criticizing the low-quality rendition of the Metal Gear Solid Delta protagonist, I Am Chris also took issue with apparently the terrarium itself, noting that the package did not include anything to attach the foliage to the diorama. As a result, they said they had to use their own glue to assemble it. Expressing disappointment, the fan concluded by saying that they would not purchase any more collector's editions from Konami. Straight up, if anybody has any, I guess, future questions about whether or not they should buy a collector's game edition from Konami, don't do it. Just flat out don't do it. Like, this is, you're going to see people shilling for this, and it's actually insulting. It's actually insulting. Do not do it. Do not spend $200+ on something from Konami if this is going to be the level of product and quality that you're going to get for $200. Anyway, apparently they had to glue their own foliage, which is hilarious, by the way. Their post amassed thousands of upvotes and emerged on the front page of the Metal Gear Solid subreddit within hours of appearing on August 28th, prompting hundreds of comments mocking the perceived lack of quality in the $200 package. Now, again, It says that $200 is feeling way worse right now. Just look at the overall quality of the Terraria. This thing looks like complete utter shit. I'm sorry, it really does. Just look at the way the grass is, and keep in mind, they had to glue this themselves. This was not glued on by them. They had to do it themselves because Konami didn't want to give them anything to do it. It's unbelievable. This look, oh my God, bro. Like, oh my God. I'm sorry. Like, I just got jump scared right now. Holy shit. I feel like you need to pay me $200 to look at this. That's how I feel. You need to pay me $200 to look at whatever porn parody Metal Gear. Like, what is this, bro? What is this? This looks like a porn parody of Naked Snake. I'm not even kidding. This is How does this cost $200? Now, obviously, people are going to say, well, the model doesn't cost $200. It's the entire thing that cost. Go fuck yourself, bro. Seriously, if you're okay with spending $200 and this is the product that you're going to get right now, you might as well put Ron Jeremy in there. It's the same fucking thing, bro. Like, you don't need Naked Snake. Put Ron Jeremy's big ass in there. I'm sure it'll look the exact same. This is unbelievable. How is anybody okay with this? Look at this shit, man. This is such a fucking joke. But in any case, let's scroll back up and see what's going on. In another wildly circulated post, Reddit user Mason2075 voiced similar frustrations with the collector's edition. The foliage is not what they pictured initially. The fan said, describing it as awful imitation moss stuff that looks worse in person and does anything but stay upright. They ultimately expressed regret over spending $200 on the edition, likening the experience to a smack in the face. This is a straight up ripoff. I'm sorry. This is a straight up ripoff. Do you know how awesome of a figure you could get for $200? I'm sure you can go to a con, any kind of video game con, go to a Chinese fucking booth, and I guarantee you for like $50, you're going to find a way better looking Naked Snake figure than whatever the fuck this is. I'm not even kidding. Like, why would you even waste your money on this? Now, granted, they didn't know. They had no idea. And now you do, right? I'm glad this stuff is circulating so that they can see this, like other people can see this. And I really do hope they could get a refund, although I doubt they're going to actually get it. I guess we'll see. Retailer listings reviewed the game rent indicate that Metal Gear Solid Delta Collector's Edition is sold out in the United States as of August 29th, with the exception of a sole Walmart reseller offering it for $309. So you got a scalper trying to resell this shit for a $110 profit. Yeah, I don't think he opened the box. Some stateside and international scalpers have already listed on eBay with prices starting at $275, which is a 37.5% markup. Despite controversy over the perceived lack of quality in the limited edition package, the game itself appears to be off to a strong start, currently ranking as the best-selling paid title on Steam. That's only going to last for like a day, bro. Like, you guys don't realize the top sellers list on Steam is from revenue. It's not from units sold. This is the misconception that journalists try to use when they want to show for a certain video game. The top seller on Steam is based off revenue. So if you have a AAA game that's $70 to $80, if it sells even remotely decently, right? We're talking 50 to 100,000 copies. It's going to immediately be in the top seller list because anything else it's competing against is not doing that, right? It's either an indie game, Gooner game, whatever. Like, they're not full price games. They're usually on sale in the top seller list, and obviously it's not a AAA game. So usually these AAA games are going to garner top sellers list on Steam for the first 1 or 2 days they're released, and then they're going to taper off after that. But they'll make you believe that it has to do with like copies sold and everything. It doesn't have to do with that. Anyway, with the exception of the sole Walmart that's reselling it, critics also appear to be loving it, with Metal Gear Solid Delta review scores falling just shy of the widely acclaimed original. Now, in terms of critics loving it, number one, nobody fucking cares about the critics. Number two, the fans are a little bit unhappy with the performance of the game. On top of that, they're unhappy with some censorship that the game apparently is experiencing. But aside from all of that, it is having a pretty decent time right now. I think this game is going to overall be a good game. I'm going to be reviewing it myself on Griffcast on Hypnotic Gaming Live. So if you want to check out my review, go subscribe to that channel. I've always been excited to check this game out, but whatever this is has nothing to do with the game. Whatever this is a travesty. This has nothing to do with the game whatsoever. This is Konami. This right here is Konami. This is Konami's fault, and they need to be held accountable for whatever the fuck this is, because this is not Naked Snake in the slightest. The entire Terraria, like, it just, you need to get rid of it, bro. You need to get rid of it, and you need to refund these people. So you guys can let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this collector's edition? Do you think it's a scam? Do you think it's legit? Do you think they got their money's worth? Whatever it may be, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider hitting that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.